even with some scattered storms across the area this afternoon, at least parts of the area, everybody managed to keep away from the 90-degree heat as we kicked off this new work week ahead of us. And also, not a bad looking time lapse from Indigo Sky outside of Seneca, Missouri, around the casino grounds. We saw a nice sunrise this morning. Then we saw the cumulus clouds really build on up and ultimately leading to some scattered thunderstorms across parts of the area this afternoon. Again, after a dry morning, that was when we saw the scattered storms perk up during the afternoon hours and into this early evening. But we're trying to see a temporary lull in our rain chances that might try to hold on actually as we go through the overnight. As for where we stand right now, though, as far as rain for today, again, really hit and miss these scattered storms. Some of you not seeing a drop, even though the average today was 1/10 of an inch. Underneath those heavier pockets of rain and the strongest of the storms, though, seeing rain amounts range from anywhere from 1/2 an inch to 2 inches of rain, according to radar estimates. But again, we had to start out with some scattered storms this evening, but we're seeing a little bit of a lull in the rain chances out there, but still can't rule out a few stragglers out there, like one around Nashville and one to the south of Beulah in southern Crawford County near the 7-126 intersection, and even a little shower near Veneta. Something we'll still watch as we go through the overnight, but most of us look like Joplin at 10:17 on this Monday night. Quiet with some breaks in the clouds, but still kind of warm at 76 degrees. Thankfully, though, it feels like 76 with a calm breeze and dew points behaving mainly in the upper 60s. And that gives you a good idea where temperatures will go throughout the course of the night. So right now we're in the lower to middle 70s, but you saw that dew point number. Good indication we'll be back in the upper 60s before we hit sunrise and get the morning drive underway for our Tuesday. Not much else to speak of across the entire four-state region, but let's broaden out the view and break down our setup. At the surface, the stationary front that has been the source for our scattered storms the past few days, that's going to wash out as we go into tomorrow. Then the upper levels will come into play. Even though it's nice to be on the cooler or milder side, if you will, of the jet, we're starting to see signs of an upper low developing across northern parts of Missouri. That is what's going to keep the cloud cover in place for tonight and for a couple of spots. I am not going to be surprised if you see maybe a random thunderstorm or two as we get into your Tuesday morning, and eventually we may have to watch and see if a cluster develops out near Wichita, but something we'll still watch, and certainly Michael Hayslip will as we get your morning started at 5 a.m. Let's drop lows back into the upper 60s. I think we're dry to start the afternoon out once again before we see another scattering of storms in the afternoon. Despite these rain chances sticking around, though, it's still going to be kind of a warm day. 69 in the morning. 83 by noon, afternoon highs right around 88 degrees. We fast forward through Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. I think a bit of a break in the action before we see an increase in coverage of our thunderstorm chances as we go into Wednesday. Rain chances that could have future totals range between 1/10 of an inch to almost 2 to 2.5 inches, depending on how the heavy rainfall sets up. But we'll still be in the 80s for your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but then the change coming Friday. We will have a front at the surface to bring in another scattering of thunderstorms, but you see how that upper ridge wants to build in by Sunday and Monday of next week. What does that mean for temperatures? Well, we're going to stay mainly in the upper 80s for much of the week here now. 88 tomorrow, 87 on Wednesday. But once we lose the rain chances, back to 91 on Sunday and 94 for a hot and humid Monday.
So we'll enjoy these relatively cool temperatures while they're here. And the rain sounds good, too.
Sounds pretty good.
Thanks, Nick.